Welcome everybody, and welcome here to the patch review of patch 6.05. I'm totally hyped, so excuse myself if I'm sometimes a little bit stuttering or something like that. The new patch is out. We've already reviewed it in the stream, and I'm gonna split this into two parts. First part, shop and guilds, so everything that's coming new to the game. It's gonna be awesome. We all looked it through already, and it's the best patch ever since the release of Legion in my eyes. And second part will be balance changes, so if you're only interested in those, go check out video number 2. But we want to start with shop and guilds at first. Here we're having a small timeline, what happened in Legion over the years. Now we're here, 2020, shop and guilds are getting released, and what is to come next is the full Divine Legion, new game trailer, and finally the full release. So stay tuned everybody, it's gonna be awesome. Next up, we're having the new currencies. You probably already know the essence you can gain after playing a game. So you get essence with ranked games, with classic games, play versus the AI, or featured game modes, as you see here. Now there are some bonus possibilities to gain those essence, which is the first win of the day. You have high behavior score, selling cards, or hosting tournaments. This is the ways you can gain essence. The second currency now is the premium essence, which is a in-game currency with real money. So you will be able to spend real money to purchase premium essence. You have a nice little overview which of the coming actions you can buy with each of the currencies. So for example, skins can only be bought with premium essences, but there's also chance to get premium essence without spending money, for example with leveling your guild or winning tournaments. So keep in mind, this is one of the currencies you can gain without spending money as well, if you're lucky or if you're really playing a lot and leveling your guild, for example. First on, we're now having cards. I'm not gonna read all of it all the time. I'm like skipping to the parts. Obviously I've read all this already, and I'm just picking out the parts that are good for me. So the pity points, you probably already know them. You gain 1 pity point per game you didn't receive a card, and those pity points are going to increase your chances of a card drop. For example, with 150 games played without a card, you're then having 115 extra chance of getting a card. That to be sad. Next on, what do you do with all your duplicated cards? As soon as you're having 3 cards of the same type, you will get the unit in a special border. And if you're even getting 10 of the same kind, you're getting a golden border. Then this is also shown in the loading screen in your profile if you're picking it as a profile picture. On top of that, there's now new cards for the waves and for the bosses itself. So wave 5, the Scorpion, wave 10, the Granddaddy, and all those, they're now having extra cards. For example, here you see wave 21. There's secret cards, which are not only looking awesome, but are really, really fun. So there's secret, kind of events you have in the game that are unlocking the chance of dropping a secret card. For example, here, This Is Fine card, you have a chance to drop this card when all players, so 4 players or 8 in the classic one, are leaking 80% or more. And those special events, you only know the 2 here, This Is Fine and the Nikomata one. You see all the cards here, but the special events aren't revealed yet. So you will have the chance to get one of those cards if you unlock the secret event and then get a little bit lucky. Those cards are looking super dope, like the Dang Mage or the Crown of Blinks, that are awesome emojis you can take as your profile picture. Next on, we're having the card trader. So every week he will offer 24 random cards. The rarity of the cards will be as following: 10 uncommon, you see here the green ones, 7 rares, the blue ones, 2 epics, the yellow or golden ones, 2 legendaries, and 1 secret card here. Out of those cards, you can then purchase one either with essence or with premium essence. Each of the cards will have the same probability, so you're having a chance from 1 to 24 to gain any of those cards, which is awesome. You can as well sell cards for essence at the card trader as well. And he's not only looking cool, but this is an awesome feature to purchase some cards. And I have to mention here, Kering, you did a gigantic job with drawing all those nice cards, the secret ones as well. They are lovely to look at. Next on is probably the thing that is hyping me the most about this patch, because we knew there's guilds and there's a shop coming this year, but nobody knew about the Mastermind options. And here we are. Now when playing Mastermind, I can't even talk anymore because I'm so hyped. Now when playing Mastermind, there's 3 options of playing Mastermind. At the moment you purchase the game and you start, there's only the locked in fighter, but you're then able to purchase the other 2 options with essence. Players that are playing a long time already will be able to get both of those options immediately, since they will have enough essence to do so. At very first, let's start with the locked in fighter, since this is a default one. You have 3 income and you may lock in a fighter of your choice. So you can decide of all fighters out there at the moment, you can pick one that is guaranteed in your role. Plus you have 3 income. You only have 1 roll though. Next one is the redraw. It's a little bit different to what we have right now, but it is the one that is closest to it. You're having 3 income and are able to redraw 2 times. But now those redraws or re-rolls, they're basically free, since you don't lose any income. So you're always going to stay at 3 income, which is extremely good for everybody who likes to play 5 workers opener, because you really need those 3 income there. And the next one, I would call it the Ashton Legion spell, is the Greed Legion spell. You will only get 1 roll as in a locked in fighter, but you're not guaranteed any unit, but you're going to start with 5 income. This is a real threat for everybody who likes to play very risky, since 5 income at the beginning is a huge number. And there's gonna be a bunch of players favoring that one. Personally, I think my playstyle might fit the most to either the redraw or for the locked in fighters, since I really like to play a specific set of fighters I'm really used to, and I can play super greedy with them, even though greed is kind of something I do usually would describe my playstyle with a lot of greed, but I don't really like to be forced to play one specific role. But obviously I'm going to test them out, and maybe greed is the one I'm going to choose. So here they're all explained. The link to the patch notes obviously in the description. Special builder, hybrid and chaos, there's some changes as well. I'm not going to read through them since I'm not interested in them, but there's some changes. You have to buy them now as well. So if you want to play them in classic games, you have to unlock them with Essence. Next up, big topic, the guilds. You probably know guilds from other games, most of the times from like mobile style games, but this time the guilds, they're awesome. Again, as you probably know, in guilds, you have a few roles you can select. Either there's the leader, who's like the chief of the guild, and there's the officer, like the second hand of the leader, who can do almost all the stuff the leader can, and then there's some normal members. So like there's nothing special about those roles. Guilds have levels from 1 to 10 that give you something, and then every consecutive level is just a repetition of level 10. At a maxed out guild, you're going to be able to have 30 members. You will have custom titles for your players, so we'll see in a second. You will have custom emblems, and yeah, as I already said, 30 members. On top of that, if your guild is maxed, so is it at level 10, every time you're reaching a new level with your guild, you're getting 100 premium essence, and that is for every player in your guild, which means you'll receive the premium essence that you only can buy with money just by leveling your guild. So play a lot, win a lot, or do the other things to gain experience for your guild, and you will get the premium essence for free and can buy some skins or some cards from that. But the guild's rewards you see here, they're not too spectacular, besides the one from 10 where you get the premium essence. But let's see how you can gain it. And there's some really nice techniques as well that are really cool. So, how to gain guild experience. 10 guild experience when a member wins a game, 50 guild experience when a new member joins, 200 to 1500 when you donate a card, so you can donate cards to your guild. Whenever a guild member earns 3000 guild experience, it gives him a 1% gain on essence. So it is, for example, very smart to invest in duplicate cards into the guild and donate them to the guild to gain premium to gain a better essence ratio you're gaining to be able to buy more cards and unlock more cards, for example. On top of that, there's the Guild War. This is every Saturday from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Central European time, and at that time the collected victory points are counting towards the winner of this week's Guild War. For example, after one win, it's 5 victory points. After 2 wins, another 5. After third win, it's another 5. And after the 4th win, you're gaining plus 15 victory points to your guild. The top 10 guilds will be rewarded as this. And I really do like the system, because even if your guild is only gold players, for example, you're able to achieve rank 1 in the Guild War, since it's only mattering if you win or not, and not based on elo or something else. So this is a really cool system, and a maxed out guild is totally able to contest rank number 1 against a high elo guild, for example. Here you, for example, see the titles, and you're able to take the cards you have as a guild profile picture, and with 15 or 50 cards, you're then upgrading the border of those cards in the guild. Here's the Guild Wars again, explains. It also says that Oceanian players that are now in a super bad time spot with the Guild Wars, there are some events coming for them as well, as soon as those area increases a little bit. Last but not least, we're having the skins, and I have to say the skins are looking awesome. Here you see the overview of the first 28 skins the shop will offer. There's 6 standard skins, 16 rare skins, 2 epic skins, and 4 Kickstarter exclusives. So everybody who donated money via Kickstarter to the game is now finally getting their rewards. So the 4 skins down there with like the darker blue icon, those are the Kickstarter skins, and based on your tier in Kickstarter, you're gonna receive one of those skins. But just have a look at the other skins. For example, the Baby Kingpin or the Safety Mode, they're looking so awesome. Just look at this Nightfall Samurai or this Bloody Bone Warrior. They're so great, those skins. And as soon as this patch is coming live, in my stream, we're gonna buy those skins, we're gonna open all the cards with the essence I'm gonna have, and it's gonna be huge. So make sure to join my stream on a day it's gonna be released, which is this weekend, the upcoming weekend, Saturday, Sunday, or Monday. This patch will come live. I hope everybody of you loves the features in this patch so far. In the end, I want to tell you Masters Cup 7 is coming September the 12th and 13th. So make sure to register if you want to take part there. Everybody above 1700 elo and within the first 60 players, so the first 30 teams, will get a spot there. Make sure to come, and if you're a little bit lower eloed, there's the Legion Weekly Smash, hosted by Sour Lemon. Big shout outs to him. The winner will get the 2 winners will get a €5 Steam gift card, so make sure to come and maybe play that tournament if you're not that high ranked. I casted it, for example, last Sunday, and it was a lot of fun. a lot of players were able to improve because we're doing more of an educational cast there. Exactly. It's awesome. Make sure to show by. And if you want to see about the balance changes, click on the second video I'm gonna link down below as well.